Hey everybody, Cheryl here with a few tips on communication when you're seeking help from others in our industry. We have so much opportunity to get help. We can get it from Google, we can get it from YouTube, we get it from our coworkers, from our bosses, from manufacturers, from educators. So there's a lot of ways for us to get information. The best way for us to get information is to be able to communicate effectively exactly what it is we desire to know. And so that's what I wanted to do, was give you guys some tips on how best to seek the information. The first thing is if we're talking hair color, we want to make sure that we put out there what our beginning is and what our destination is. I see a lot, and I have a lot of requests for what was this formula? What was this formula? Well, whatever formula it was based on the palette that it was put on. So color is never going to be just that formula. It's going to be a combination of that formula and what it is applied to. So we want to make sure that when we're asking for formulas that we understand, not just understand, but put out there, if I have a level 7 and I want to achieve this, what formula would you suggest? When you're working with photos, understand that photos do not show the same thing as what the naked eye does. So when you're in one room in California and you're seeking help from somebody in Texas and you send a photo, understand they're going to help you based on what they see in that photo. And that's why we need to make sure we understand color theory and the level system so that we understand, look, she's a beginning level 6, she wants to be a level 9, and she wants copper tones. So, and then there's that word, copper. It could be copper, it could be red, could be mocha. So when you're talking buzzwords, it's really helpful to pull up an inspirational pic. So keep those things in mind when you're asking for help. Whoever you're asking help for, whether they're right next to you in a salon or whether they're across the country, they have to know your beginning, your starting point, and your destination. And all of those things really do matter. When we're talking about texture, make sure you understand that ethnic, we all are ethnic. We all have an ethnicity. Speak to the texture of the hair, and I think that's all that needs to be said about that. Just the texture of the hair, period. Stop with the rest of it, okay? And as far as beachy waves, oh my gosh. So there's one of our demons in the salon. Understand when that client sends you that picture that it's been tagged, called beachy waves to her. And understand and have the confidence to say to her, if it looks like a curling iron, a wand, a flat iron, if it looks like any heat implement was used on it, there's a 99.99% chance it was. And so in order for you to duplicate it, you have to do what they did. So we have to make sure that we convey those things, not only to the client, but understand too, when you're asking for help with that beachy wave, no, don't assume. I think one of the biggest things is we all have a desire to get the right answer, the answer we want, that one. That's not what I wanted to hear, so I'm going to keep going and I'm going to keep asking. If you already know in your heart that this is not going to be an achievable thing in the way that you want to, go at it from that angle. Understand that, communicate that to the client. And as far as that goes, understand too, when you're lightening hair, we all want that, like, okay, can I have some angels cueing in the background? Oh, so where we are a level 3 box color and we can go to platinum in 45 minutes without lightener. Wake up. No. So when you're asking for things that are unrealistic and you know they're unrealistic, step back, take ownership of it and say, okay, I understand the client doesn't want lightener used on their hair. I understand I'm going to have to. I'll convey that. Help me figure out the best way to achieve it with the most integrity left in her hair. So there's a lot of things that we can do when we're seeking help to make sure that we get the best responses in the quickest time. And then there's other things for those of you who like to be helpful. If you're going to be helpful, be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be helpful with facts and keep your opinions out of it. Like, period. Nobody has time for that. Stop. Okay. So I hope these are helpful tips for us to reach out and get the help that we desire, and that you understand that every bit of this video was made with love, and it was made with a desire to help you grow and to help you know how best to grow. Oh, that kind of rhymed. So I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch me on YouTube at Cheryl Segraves, Segraves, or on Instagram at color1, that's the number 1, up. Color1up. Have a great day.